Hello everyone. So this is a tutorial for learning LaTeX. LaTeX is basically a tool that is used to create a high quality document. Well, it works the same way as Microsoft Word, but the final output of the document is way more presentable when you make it in LaTeX. Essentially, they're the same thing, but when you have but as the complexity of the typesetting of the document increases, it becomes really hard to do the same thing with Microsoft Word when compared to LaTeX. So let's look at what LaTeX is. LaTeX is an open source software which uses a compiler and an editor to produce high quality documents. The compiler for Windows is called MikTeX, and there are a number of editors available on the internet for free. My personal favorite is TextStudio. But when you're writing a document using LaTeX, every time you write a certain amount of code, you need to compile it. You need to check whether the document is coming up to be in the way you want it to be. If not, you need to find the error and correct the code. Sometimes this gets difficult. So there is a solution to this though. All you need to do is go to www.overleaf.com and you have this website over here. Sign up on this website, it's for free. You get about 200 MB of storage space for free, unless you don't want extra storage space. I hardly think that would be required. Sign up on this website, and when you have signed up, you will see something like this. So this is your dashboard. This is the first screen that you're going to see after you log into your Overleaf account, and these are the documents that I've created, and all the documents that you create are saved automatically if you have a working internet connection. So let's begin and see what Overleaf is. Click New Project, and there are a number of templates over here for writing academic journals, bibliography, book, calendar, formal letter, homework assignment, and so on. There are a number of ready-made templates available. You can select one of those and start writing your content, and it'll do the typesetting automatically. For now, let's begin with a blank document. So click blank paper. Now when you click blank paper, you see two screens. Sorry. Yeah. So you see two screens. On the left hand side you have the source, where that's basically your editor, and on the right hand side you have a display, you have the output screen where you see whatever you type. So on the right hand side you see type your content here. This is the exact thing that's written over here. Now every LaTeX document begins with defining the class. The class is nothing but the type of document you're trying to prepare. It can be an article, it can be a letter, it can be CV, etc. Now when you go to a blank document, these are the things you get by default, and you're required to do absolutely no change into these. Every document begins with \begin document and is enclosed within \end document. Whatever you type, the entire document must be contained inside these. Now let's take a look at it. Let's write, this is my First LaTeX Lesson. Now what happens is Overleaf continues to compile the document while you're writing the code, and so you get to see your output in real time. Well, almost real time. So it says, this is my first LaTeX lesson. Now, there are a few set of commands, a few set of basic commands that you need to know. Every keyword in LaTeX begins with a backslash. Now, if I remove this LaTeX here, I give a backslash and I give LaTeX. Now this is a keyword. The computer will suggest this to you automatically. You don't need to remember all the commands. But when you do this, what you have here is this. You have the LaTeX logo. But remember, when you write a command, one of the spaces is not considered as a space. It's merely a separation between the keyword and your text. So what you need to do is you need to give a space over here. I'm sorry, space over here. Anyways, this is not what we're trying to do here. Now, every document usually begins with a title. Let's see how do we insert the title. Backslash title. Now inside the curly braces, you write title of my document. Now you give backslash make title, and this will automatically create the title on the top of your page and will adjust the font size of your title, the alignment of your title, and everything that comes along with the title. For example, it'll take up today's date. In most of the documents you don't really need the date. So what you need to do is, after the title line, give a backslash date, curly braces, and leave the curly braces empty. And then what you have is the date is removed. If you want a particular date, you can write November 17, 2017, and you will have November 17, 2017. Anyways, let's say we don't want to have date. We have make title, and your title is ready. Now you want to start beginning. Now you want to begin writing your document. So you write in. But when you write this, what you get is, in my first document, I'm trying to learn basic LaTeX commands. But you have a certain indentation over here. It does not start from where it should. It's starting with a little indentation. But we need to do certain things before we start writing our document. We need to define the margins that we want to use in LaTeX. So we write use package. Now we give the left margin, let's say 25 mm, right margin 25 mm, top margin 25 mm, and bottom margin 25 mm. And inside the curly braces, we need to import style. Styles are nothing but sets of packages which come with a set of commands. So here we're going to include geometry. Geometry. When you enter this command, what you have is that the document looks like this. You have a margin of 25 mm on each side. but it still starts with a little indentation. Well, if you're not able to see, I will show it to you. Use Now you see this little indentation, the horizontal gap between the letter and the beginning of the margin. This can be removed very easily. Just before you begin the document, all you need to do is write no indent. When you write no indent, what you get is it's compiling a little come in a moment. You can keep writing this and it will keep adjusting your typesetting automatically. There's absolutely nothing that you need to do. It might look a little tedious in the beginning, but once you get the hang of it, you would not want to go back to Microsoft Word. It's very fast, especially for writing mathematical equations. Most research papers prefer a LaTeX compiled document and not the one written in Microsoft Word, simply because of the typesetting problems. Now, if you want to have a change in paragraph, how do you do that? Well, a double backslash is used to give a return carriage, and it changes the line. This is the second line of the document. When you write this will come in the next line. I'll come in a moment. So this is where the next line is. This is the second line of the document. But this doesn't quite look good, right? You need another line here. Simply give an enter over here, and this will be shifted line downwards automatically. There's absolutely nothing that you need to do. Now again, you know what you need to do when there's an indentation. Backslash no indent. Now, this will be adjusted automatically. When your document is over, simply give end document, which will be there by default if you start a blank document. Simply click PDF and the PDF will be generated and you can save it anywhere you want. Sample, let's say. You open this and you have a very presentable document over here. So that's it. That was our first LaTeX lesson. I will be uploading more videos on how to use LaTeX with different set of commands to use mathematical equations, to write journals, research papers, reports, assignments, etc. Thank you.